Hey, what's going on guys? Crimson here, and today I have a very interesting video idea for you guys, and that is whether or not a MacBook Pro can run Apex Legends, which is the hottest and newest BR game out there. And if you guys don't know what BR is, it's Battle Royale, so like Fortnite, PUBG, and stuff like that. That's basically the same concept. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like on it. But anyways guys, let's get straight into the video. So today I'm going to be using my brother's MacBook Pro because I obviously don't have a MacBook Pro. I don't have that type of money to be throwing around. I have my gaming PC that you guys see right there, and that's all I use because that's all I can afford. I put my entire funds into that, so if that breaks, I'm screwed. But anyways, this MacBook Pro is running an i7 7th gen with a Radeon 560 integrated chip, so it's not a full-fledged graphics card, it's built into the computer. So it's an iGPU, it's got 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. Yeah, DDR3 RAM, not DDR4, DDR3 RAM. It's also got the touch bar just because my brother likes to spice things up. This is a 2017 model, so if you guys have anything from this model and up, you guys are probably going to be able to play it at the same settings that I set or even higher. So basically the big question was whether or not this computer was going to be able to run it, and the way to run it is you have to dual boot your computer, and to dual boot you have to use Boot Camp in order to make a Windows partition. There are hundreds of videos out there on how to safely, install Boot Camp and do the process. And then once you have the Windows partition on your computer, you're going to install Origin. Once you install Origin, you're just going to download Apex Legends. And in today's video, I'm going to be running the game at 720p just because 1080p was almost impossible to run. The FPS was around 40 and I just did not like that at all. That was around the average. I ended up turning things down to 720p. Once I got it down to 720p, I could see a humongous difference. I could have anti-aliasing on just because, listen here, anti-aliasing on usually, affects FPS and, it's not that important. But in this situation, anti-aliasing made the game look a lot prettier and a lot smoother, and the FPS didn't really change at all if I had it on or off. So I decided to keep it on just because the FPS wasn't really being affected, so why not? And it made the game look prettier and it made it look a lot smoother in 720p. Besides that though, as you guys can see on screen with the settings that I have on, this game ran pretty damn well. In the menu we had over 100 FPS, which is typical, but once we got into the game, we only dip under 60 when we are jumping out of the plane. We're on the 50s, but we never really go into the 40s. And once we land, we actually go all the way up to 80 depending on where we are. The lowest I saw it go when running around was around 65, and the highest I saw it go was around 140 when we were just running around inside of a building that was really empty or something like that. So the FPS really did vary depending on where you were, but for the most part it was a really enjoyable experience, and I could definitely play off of my brother's computer anytime just because it felt so smooth. And besides the peripherals, which I like my own peripherals, my own gaming mouse and gaming keyboard, I could definitely play on his computer on the go, and it just looks really smooth. In conclusion, I am shocked that this computer actually ran such an intense Battle Royale game. It's a new Battle Royale game, and this just goes to show how optimized the game itself is. This is by Respawn, the creators of Titanfall, and this goes to show that they really did put in work into this game, and they really did release it when they felt like it was optimized. At the end of the day, those are some very respectable frame rates, and I do recommend that if you guys have a MacBook Pro and you guys want to try out Apex, you guys definitely should. 720p is the way to go, and if you guys are on native, then go 1280 by 780, and that'll, block it off so that way if it's perfect on your MacBook Pro. I actually connected my brother's MacBook Pro to a monitor because when you connect it to a monitor and change the resolution on the monitor, it takes a little bit of stress off of the laptop itself. So I didn't want it getting too hot, so I just put it on the monitor. And yes, that is true. If you play it on the MacBook Pro, it does get a lot hotter because you're running everything off of the MacBook Pro screen. But if you send it off to another monitor, it doesn't get as hot. Of course, the fans are going to be blowing, but it's not going to get as hot as if you're playing on a main monitor. Besides that though guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this little experiment of a video. I was very curious because I couldn't find a single post on any forum, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about it. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have a MacBook Pro and you guys have tried running Apex Legends, or if you guys have just played Apex Legends in general. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to check out the Discord link down below. I'm super active in there, and if you guys have any questions at all, instead of emailing me, Discord is the way to go just because I look at it all the time. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace guys.